day 17 of Yogtober. Well done if you're doing this with me. Even if you're dipping in, dipping out and doing a little bit here, a little bit there, fab. Let's keep going the whole of October, just prioritizing ourselves a little bit. And that's not selfish, that's just good. Okay, let's start on our hands and knees today. So we're just going to roll through the spine. I always think this is a good place to start, even for yourself. If you can only do one thing, this movement of the spine, if you don't use it, you do lose it. And I've seen in quite a lot of cases, kind of, you know, your spine sort of fuses together somehow and it becomes impossible to get that movement. And we really need to keep that, each individual vertebra flowing and generating that synovial fluid so nothing seizes up, so everything's fluid and easy for as long as possible. Keep moving, that's it. And then we're just going to go round in a circle and the other way. All right, and then we're just going to take your hands a little bit further away and just bow into child's pose. Stretching out those shoulders for the first time, bottom over the heels. Press into the hands, and we're just going to flow into Bhujangasana. So we really just rise up, feet are on the floor, zip up the feet together and just take it a little bit up. Let's just do Cobra, Child's Pose. Cobra, Child's Pose, just a little bit in your own time, your own breath. Using those back muscles for the first time. Child's Pose and Bhujangasana, Cobra. Okay, let's just stay down in the Cobra for a little bit longer and just slightly change it. So we're going to lift the feet and the arms off. So we're like trying to touch the heels with the hands. And down. Okay, just push back and we'll just come to sit. Cross-legged. Cross-legged. Just draw up the spine, finding the sitting bones, and just do the circles. Hands are on the knees. Change direction. Rounding as you go back, sticking out the spine straight as you go forwards. Gorgeous. Let's just do a big reach over to the left. Stretching the arm out long by the ear, pressing into that hand. And breathe. Let's do the other side. Reaching out long. Deep breaths there. Good, and breathe. Okay, just lift up your right leg and just move a little bit in the joint. And then if you can, take it a little bit closer to you, wrapping the arm all the way around that leg and bringing close to you, and a little bit of movement again. That's it, pulling in. And then we're going to hoik this foot right over to where the hip is, pressing firmly down into the ground, and then hook this opposite arm around and look over the shoulder for 3 deep, long breaths. Rising taller with every inhale and getting a little bit further round with every exhale. That's great, and let's just let that leg go. And this next side. So just loose grip first, pulling right back, right forward, right back, right forward, and then just get yourself a little bit more tighter grip, pulling in, rocking a little bit. And you may feel quite an extreme stretch here in the hip. Good. That's it. And then we're just going to lift and lower. Straight back and then turn. As you do that lovely twist, use the ground behind you. And just breathe 3 deep breaths here. And what I'm finding is that this pause, this stop, it's doing us good inside. Like all of this, it's like wringing out your insides and just rejuvenating. It's like a massage for your insides. What I'm doing, I'm actually noticing things I haven't noticed before. There's a hedge over there that sprouted lovely pink flowers, and I've never seen those before. Just pausing and stopping to notice things is so important. What are we doing in this life if we're not noticing things? What's the point? It's actually so important to just pause, whether it's the pause is doing yoga and that's your reason to justify the pause. It's good. I'm noticing the colours of autumn. Like, whoa, that tree's changed. Like, the colours are amazing this year. Let's come back to the centre. I am not preaching because I hardly ever stop and notice things. I'm just saying that's the beauty of this, is like it is helping us slow down and notice things. I need to do that more. So we're just in the cobblers now, feet are together, knees are open, and let's just take the feet away to start with. So there's a big diamond there, and just draw up, really stretching out long, and then we'll pull in towards the groin and round, and pull your head in towards those feet, wrapping your hands around the toes. I'm just going to turn on the side now. So what we're going to do is just hook your fingers around the big toes, or the balls of the feet, and we're going to stretch up the legs nice and long, nice and straight, and try and straighten out the spine as well. So you're balancing on that sacrum at the back. Just check there's nothing behind you that if you tipped back you could whack yourself on. And then just see if we can like bend the elbows and bring ourselves really close in, a bit like a seated forward fold. It's easier. And then wide out and draw your shoulders back and spine straight. Flex those feet for the extra stretch. And here we are. Let's just go together and out, together and out, and just bring your feet back into cobblers again, drawing the shoulders back. A little beat. Good. And let's just bring ourselves into tabletop position. So we just push up with the hips and straighten out the neck, keep it in line with the spine, and just squeeze the tops of the arms. Good. And down, resting on the elbows. Let's do the piston legs just for a bit of core work as well. So we just slide the heels along the ground alternately. So one move, one breath. Good. And then just lie completely down and just keep the feet off the floor, and pull into your chest and just let your head go completely down, and do this lovely apanasana, rocking to the side, left, other side. And then let go, release the feet, and just have your arms in cactus and just let your legs float, hovering off the floor, left and right. So normally we do this one with your feet on the floor, but this time just gets you in a different place. I'm having to be careful I don't rock off the side edge here. Great. Hook your hands around the legs, and come back up. Let's just flip over and into our downward facing dog. So just stretching the back to flat and the heels all the way to the ground. I'm going to do something called dolphin to dog. So you press into the palms, press, 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 dog. Keeping that same thing. You can do one at a time, and that's dolphin. So creep in a little, creep in, and then downward dog. Might creep out again, pressing back into the heels and the palms of the hand, and then down into dolphin. One more time. Dog, and dolphin. Okay, quite challenging, especially when you push up together like that. It's really strong. Okay, let's come up onto the knees and just roll through the shoulders 3 times. 3 times. Hands down, tuck your toes, and just rise up. Roll up like a rag doll. I feel like a dancer. Let's do a dancer to finish with. So we take all of the weight in the left side and just hold out your right hand, getting the foot or the ankle, reaching up with the left, kicking really powerfully into that hand to stretch the shoulder, bending the back. Balance, balance. Okay, and the other side. So planting that foot, we'll take the hand to the center, thinking always about that center line, and then just reach and kick, 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 kick powerfully, bringing the body down. Just focus on something ahead of you and see if we can just reach. Excellent. And similar to that one, reach up and we'll just bring the weight back into this left foot. So stepping back with the right, warrior 3. Coming into a T shape, stretching out into that T shape. Gorgeous. Other side. Taking your time. If you have a few wobbles, just return back, have another go. Bringing the arms down, hands to the chest. Head roll here. That little pause has helped me no end. I hope it's helped you. Keep doing it if you can. Doesn't have to be one of these videos, just do it anyway. Just do a couple of cat cows. Let's go. Back to it.